Hello, welcome to Ascending DC channel. We are an AWS certified partner to provide cloud consulting and technical support to clients who are looking for cloud solutions to tackle the challenge in their day-to-day operations. This video is one of the many short videos we are producing. In each of them, we're going to demo and explain when used for AWS practice that can be used to improve the efficiency and accuracy of your work. All these tricks have been proved effective in our clients' success. If you are a project manager, DevOps, architect, software engineer, or just looking for useful cloud practice, this video is made for you. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Hi everyone. We haven't updated our application development topic for a while. One of our engineers, Nathan, will be talking about the pros and cons of using React Native in mobile application development. Nathan.
Hey, today I'll be talking about React Native and its different uses for your development. The biggest difference between React and most frameworks used today is the versatility. Specifically, the versatility on how you can build applications. React has a very clear motto: learn once, build anywhere. They really stay true to this motto, allowing for the building of many different platforms using one single language. What really are the differences between React and all of the different native languages? We're going to be breaking down the pros and cons of each and every single one of these. First up, we got communities. While Swift, Java, and Kotlin have been around for an extremely long amount of time compared to React, the communities around these languages are dwindling, making these languages more and more niche. What that means for you is there's probably a higher supply of React developers, leading to more competitive pricing and pushing the time of the app development down. And next up, we have the price difference between the two. While developing one React app might take longer, it will work across any platform. While for these native languages, you may need multiple people or teams that all specialize in a language to make the app for multiple platforms, leading to more time for development. Of course, React doesn't come without its flaws. In pretty much every other way, these languages currently have React beat. This is not to say that React is making great strides to close that gap. In performance, Snap, and UI, React is closing that gap constantly between it and its competitors. To break it down really easily, if you want to build a single app for use on iOS or Android, it's usually better to use Swift, Java, Kotlin. However, if you want to build an app that's built for both of these platforms with minimal UI difference, React is just the way to go. Support for programming frameworks is extremely important, as it can impact the development time by hours, days, or even weeks, depending on the project. NPM, also known as the Node Package Manager, is one of the largest, if not the largest package manager. And it's also built for all JavaScript frameworks, including React Native. In fact, for our recent app, we used a module called React Native Video. Taking advantage of this package allows us to save time by using a pre-built video player. By taking advantage of it, we and many others out there, we saved on thousands of lines of code, giving us a much faster development time. A lot of people are very familiar with the React.js framework that is used for web development. And if you're one of those people, it might be about time to start learning mobile development as well. Transitioning from React.js to React Native is an extremely simple process. If you look at the left side of the screen, we can see React.js code. This code uses a DOM renderer, allowing the use of HTML, while on the React, we see React Native code using zero HTML and only the built-in React components and the ones that you create. While there are larger differences in the rendering of the app, the concept of developing in React is the exact same. You're still using hooks. If you're familiar with CSS, styling your components, and anything else in React Native is going to be extremely easy. The amount of platforms you can build to using React is simply unbelievable. It's quite literally every platform out there. Of course, React is mainly geared towards mobile development, meaning the support for building these platforms using NPM packages will be much easier than all of the other platforms. You can, however, still build web applications and even build Windows and Mac applications. In fact, the Windows Settings app was partially created using React Native. It really does give merit to that motto: learn once, build anywhere. When you look at the Getting Started page for React, you'll notice something immediately. There are two different ways to build with React: using React by itself or using a compiler known as Expo to help you out. Both sides have their advantages and disadvantages. So to help you out, we'll make it very, very simple. React by itself allows you way more control over how your app works and how it interacts with the different platforms themselves. While with Expo, you have way less control over the app, but a much easier time creating the code since it's already all handled for you. To put it simply, Expo is a great choice for beginners to coding. However, if you booted up Stack Overflow a few times, you should be able to get around configuring React Native pretty easily. All of this being said, Expo is currently making great strides to become a much more usable compiler for React and is gaining more support every day. Now we can finally figure out how to build your app. To find out more about React and how to customize it, head over to their docs as they have plenty of stuff to help you out. Even Expo has great documentation. But we'll skip that for the time being and talk about how to get your apps on either your phone or at least a simulator. If you're looking to test your app on iOS, one of the dependencies is Xcode. So make sure you have that installed before anything else. If you're using Expo to get started, after you've installed Expo command line interface, go ahead and run Expo init. That is INIT. Then once it's all done, go ahead and cd into your project, then finally run Expo start. This will show up with a QR code on the terminal that you can scan if you have the Expo Go app on your device. It's free and it's on the App Store as well as Google Play Store. If you don't, then all you need to do is have either Xcode or Android Studio, depending on which platform you want to run on, and then run Expo run with a colon, Android or iOS, respectively. That's it. Of course, if you have any issues, it's always a better idea to refer to the documentation and figure out what's going on from there. If you're using React, on the other hand, refer to this document that will tell you how to set up your environment, which will be in the description. Once you've set all that up, it's time to build your app inside the directory of your app. Run npm run start, and this will get you started with a Metro server. So you can have hot reloads leading to faster development time. Both React Native and Expo have this. Then go ahead and run npm run iOS or npm run Android, depending on, again, which platform you will be building on. And these will open the simulators for those platforms. All right, so first of all, to get started, you're just going to want to run Expo init, and then whatever you want to call it, we'll just call it Expo_demo. And then we're just going to be using blank, but if you like TypeScript, you can choose those, or just get you a little bit more to get started. If you want to play around with Expo, it's probably a better idea to get started with minimal. So we're going to go with blank, and it's just going to do everything else for us right now. All right. And then we're just going to run, once all of that is done, cd Expo demo. As you can already see on the on these, it will show you any of the commands that you could want to run. But we'll just go ahead and cd into Expo demo, and then you can either do Expo start or npm start. We'll just do npm start here. And this is now going to have the URL code, which you can scan with an Expo Go app. You can go to the web app if you just press W. and it will throw it right there for you. Now, of course, this is true for iOS and Android as well. So we'll just go ahead and open up iOS real quick. Looks like it's done. Now, we're just going to all right, sweet. It's all done now. Now just go ahead and open up a new terminal. You don't want to leave this just not running, as that is going to keep your server and hot reloads up and ready for you. So we'll just go ahead and do a code dot. You can just open up whatever IDE you prefer. And then just go into app.js, find this, and this is where you can just start doing whatever you want. And there it is, both on web and iOS. So what are you waiting for? Get started with React Native and become a mobile developer today. Thanks for watching our video. Stay tuned for future videos related to application development and anything else software development.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Please leave your comments, questions, critiques to us so we know you are watching. Again, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Ascending DC, and stay tuned for our next video. See you next week.